The cafeteria went silent. A hush spread across the room as steaming coffee splashed down the shy new girl's shirt. She froze, clutching her tray, while Jake, the school's loudest bully, laughed cruelly. To everyone, it looked like another humiliation in the long cycle of his cruelty. But what no one knew was that this quiet, timid girl was hiding a strength Jake could never imagine. Her name was Hannah. She had just moved here from South Korea. Soft-spoken, keeping her head low, she blended into the background. To most, she seemed fragile. But secretly, Hannah had spent over a decade mastering Taekwondo. She was a champion, disciplined, powerful, but also humble. And she had no intention of showing off her skills. She only wanted to live quietly. But Jake wasn't about to let her. He sneered, mocking her accent, pushing her shoulder. "Come on, new girl. Say something, or can't you speak English?" His friends laughed. Hannah's hands trembled as she cleaned her shirt, but then she looked up. Her eyes were calm, steady. "You should stop," she said softly. The cafeteria froze. Nobody ever spoke back to Jake. He smirked. "Or what? What are you gonna do?" Hannah hesitated. Fighting could bring trouble. But then she saw the younger students watching, kids who had suffered from Jake's bullying. Their eyes begged her to do something. And in that moment, Hannah decided she couldn't stay silent. When Jake shoved her again, Hannah moved like lightning. In one swift motion, she twisted his wrist, locked his arm behind his back, and guided him to the floor. The entire cafeteria gasped. Jake, the untouchable bully, was pinned by the shy new girl. "Apologize," Hannah said firmly. Jake struggled, but her grip was unshakable. Finally, red-faced and humiliated, he shouted, "I'm sorry." The room erupted in cheers. Students clapped and laughed, relieved that someone had finally stood up to him. Hannah let him go, and Jake stumbled away, clutching his wrist, his pride more bruised than his body. That day, everything changed. Word spread quickly. The shy girl wasn't so shy anymore. She was strong, confident, and brave. Students began approaching her, not out of fear, but out of respect. Some wanted to learn self-defense. Others just wanted to thank her. For the first time, Hannah began to feel like she belonged. Jake tried to get his revenge, but every time he confronted her, she calmly disarmed his aggression without ever hurting him. The more he failed, the weaker his image became. Even his own friends began to abandon him. One day, a younger student who had once been Jake's target came up to Hannah with tears in her eyes. "Thank you," she whispered. "Because of you, he doesn't bother me anymore." Hannah's heart swelled. She realized it wasn't just about defending herself, she had inspired others to stand tall. By the end of the semester, Hannah wasn't invisible anymore. She wasn't loud or flashy, but she was respected. She even joined the school's martial arts club and began teaching younger kids how to protect themselves. She became a quiet symbol of courage. And Jake, without fear to feed his bullying, he slowly faded into the background. He never dared approach her again. Hannah had proven something powerful, that being quiet doesn't mean being weak. True strength isn't about showing off or hurting others. It's about knowing when to stand firm, when to defend, and when to inspire. Because sometimes, the quietest people carry the loudest lessons.